Air dribble. Off the back. Yes!
Say what you want, anything you need. Walk to the edge of the world for you, 'cause I'm all about you now. About you now. Now what you see, you've been calling me. Ain't nothing that you could do to make me walk away. I gave you love, tell you that you're a star, until you see that you are. No matter how hard it's raining, I'll make it come. I hope you feel me, even when I'm gone. Through the cold and wet weather.
He's a one-man band. He does it all, and now he's going to show us.
Tap opportunity, gets it! Off a fantastic flow pass. An uneasy shot.
My plan came in hungry tonight. I don't know what it is,
Keep
but
on
whatever
holding
they're
you up.
doing,
I'll do anything to break you for a day and night.
Ridiculous shot.
I'll be there.
Big touch. That was one of the most calculated.
Keep on holding you up.
As we're creeping up on that 3-minute mark, Crouton double tap. What a shot! Ladies, gentlemen, Octanes, and Roadhogs, welcome to another episode of QRLS Season 6. We kicked things off with a banger earlier in the week, and tonight we have another crazy matchup interdivision as we have the Spectres taking on the Speed Demons. Joining me in the booth tonight is none other than my good friend and colleague, Von Rabbit. Von, you are coming off of a crispy 2-1 victory on Monday night.
It was very intense indeed. Kings really gave us a good run for our money there in Game 1 and especially in Game 3, almost bringing it to overtime. So great games by them, and really looking forward to the rest of the season, and then also seeing them again later throughout the season.
Yeah, no doubt you guys are slated to match up at least one more time with that squad, and these are two teams that also in your division, in the Epic Division, Vaughn. Give us a little rundown here. Obviously, both of these teams made the playoffs last season. However, a lot different look for both squads.
Yeah, it is an incredibly different look. I was actually really surprised to see Masamune trade out Strive, so that was a very surprising trade, and he's picked up K1 Killer, who I suspect is going to be on the field with him tonight, and it could be either Long Neck and I believe, I got the rosters right here, Long Neck or Cubnuts, but Spectres do have a pretty good lineup ahead for themselves as well. I really do like Sir Bro Dude's team. He did a great thing by keeping Kachao. Kachao is the rookie of the year, and there's a reason for it. And Sir Bro Dude becoming the most improved. So these two have a great chemistry. If we get to see those two play together tonight, it will be kind of reliving Season 5. And he's also got Night Leaper and Zethel on his team as well.
Yeah, so pretty much there is a very interesting thing that can happen here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't see it in your guys' match, Vaughn, but tonight we could possibly see the first time that 4 different players get stats in one single match for a team, as we do have the new 4-man rosters, as you can see on your screens. And Vaughn, give us the little rundown here, because in between games 1 and 2 and 2 and 3, these guys have the chance to make some subs in and out of the lineup if they want. How much more of a dynamic and a variable does that add to strategy and to the gameplay in the QRLS matches?
It can really throw off the other team, especially if you are getting them accustomed to how you're playing, and then you bring in someone who plays in a different play style, such as the difference between me and L Weekend, who is my 4th man. He's a lot more mechanical than me, and he can get shots at a different angle. So he can bring in a different kind of style that the other team won't be adjusted to, and it can help secure a 3rd win, or even a team that, if we're losing, he can be the refresh that helps the team win at least a game or two. in the series.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about 10 minutes to go until kickoff, and it is going to be a spicy Epic Division matchup, as we mentioned. Tomorrow night, we have a triple header, Von Rabbit, and that one's going to be super, super exciting. Can't wait to see everybody that comes out for that one. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that the prediction is up on the screen on your stream chat. Predict who you think's going to win. Earn yourself some channel points. Get yourself some spicy prizes, including discounts, coaching sessions, and much more. Vaughn, 10 minutes to go. Trademark question here. Who is going to take the cake? Who's taking this series tonight in the Epic Division?
It's a really big toss-up here for me. Kachow being one of the top players that QRLS has to offer. I know Sir Brodude's going to be playing him, so it's a tight one. But Spectres, they all have a great chemistry together. I've seen them all play while we did play in the off season. They have been very adamant about playing weekly and if not almost daily. So I think the Spectres are going to take this one here. It's not going to be an easy win for the Spectres, but I'm guessing about a 2-1.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1 is the prediction for the Spectres' favor. Go ahead and wager your points. Try to prove Von Rabbit wrong and earn yourself a bunch of channel points and get those spicy rewards. Von, a lot riding on this match, not only in the division, but, almost in a legacy standpoint, right? Speed Demons coming off of the finals last season, where they lost in Game 7 to the Hammerheads. Honestly, one of the best finals we had ever seen. Sir Brodude's last season's Most Improved Player award winner, and Kachow, last season's Rookie of the Season, and former #1 pick. Do you think the pressure is more so on the Speed Demons to recover from that season end, or is it on the Spectres to kind of match up to that accolade-driven team?
The Spectres did also make it to the playoffs, so they were a playoff contending team last season, but yet Speed Demons did make it to the very end in a fashionable way. So I think the Spectres do have their work cut out here, and the Speed Demons do have a lot to live up to. They did make it that far, and so Sir Brodude's got himself a great team here, and they can be an extremely lethal team.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And, those are also very good points indeed. Kind of seemed like, the Epic Division was little towards the mid-tier of the divisions last season, but now all four teams, Vaughn, seem like they're powerhouses to start this season, at least on paper. What do you think is the credit to that kind of shift in the momentum for all four of those teams?
I think teams actually being able to pick up that fourth player gives them a lot more dynamic ability to build a roster instead of being solely reliant on whoever three they have. They can play around and pick up players that maybe another team needs and get those trades made. And everyone has been taking advantage of that fourth man roster in some way, shape, or another. So I think that's actually played a big part in it. And we raised the cap a little bit by about 20 points. And so we got to see some teams just edging a little bit more room to get a little bit higher of a player in there.
Yeah, honestly. And now, like you mentioned with that fourth man, teams aren't limited to who's on the roster per se, just who hits the field.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a cap for about 600 that hits the field, but otherwise you can have whoever you want. For instance, Alex's team for Clarity United, he is a 300 something player, and he's got Coltap, who's over a 300 rating as well. The two of them would meet that cap, but since both of them can't be on the field at the same time, they can swap out.
Right, exactly, and that's the beauty of this new cap and the four-man rosters is the variability and the dynamic sort of strategy that you might see in a game-to-game basis. Vaughn, 5 minutes out here, you picked Spectres 2-1. Give me a little scouting report. Give us your thoughts on your match on Monday. How did you respond to how the Kings came out? They won first game in overtime.
Yeah, they really did. We were taken a little bit by surprise, just the chemistry that they had, especially with Joe Papa. I kind of actually forgot that Joe Papa was on the team with the Kings before, so he has that chemistry there with Blubbernut, and I completely forgot about it. I did underestimate him as a player, but once our team found its groove and we were able to bring it back and kind of ride that high from game 2, it helped us to really seal again in game 3.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Like you mentioned, Papa was a former King, came into sub on Monday for the Kings. He is a championship winner with the Kings. That is elite company. Not many players have won that so glorious championship in the QRLS, but Joe Papa is one of them, and he's got a lot of experience and play time with the captain, Blubbernut. So as you mentioned, kind of a curveball there, but obviously a very great series. The first series of the new season, we got the new overlay, we've got the new rosters, everything is going according to plan, and we are super glad that you guys took it to 3 games.
Yeah, we are too, to be honest. Losing game 2 would have been pretty much of a heartbreaker and wouldn't have felt too great for us at the beginning of our season.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are 3 minutes out, and I want to remind everybody to go check out both merch stores that are posted in the QRLS link tree. That should be in description of the stream chat and the stream channel. We have things such as jerseys, coffee mugs, sweatshirts, hoodies, all sorts of great apparel, and more will keep coming out. We have throwback shirts from the OG6 teams, all sorts of cool, spicy stuff, Vaughn. And Vaughn, I know you are a recipient of a very spicy jersey last season.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I wore it yesterday to kick off the beginning of our season, and it really helped me keep my mentality in the game, and I was able to focus. And dude, that shirt's actually incredibly soft. Everyone really needs to get one. I want to get one for each of my team members.
Absolutely. Go ahead and check out the merch store, everybody. There is one on playmakerswanted.com and one on teespring.com. Links are in the stream channel. Vaughn, we have some players starting to hit the field here at Champions Field. Night edition. The lights are on here in this beautiful stadium. The Eggheads are waving their flags. Real quick, Vaughn, what do you think is going to be the difference maker here tonight?
Ooh, it's really going to be the consistency and the rotations. I think that speed demons are the ones that are most likely to break away from a consistent rotation. If that happens, the Spectres can easily find themselves scoring goals. The Spectres, though, same thing, but if they are not consistent in their shots, Kachao and Zietl are 2 very mechanical players that can really break into that defense of the Spectres. So it's either or here. It's going to be a very tight game. I think it's going to be closer than the game we had yesterday.
And you see 3 rookie names in this lineup page. However, who knows which ones are going to play and which ones aren't. As we mentioned, the subs and the rotations could be different game to game. And Vaughn, honestly, that's the thing I'm most excited about is what we might see, especially out of the Spectres. Massimune has a mind for these sort of mind games and playing these strategies out. I'm really curious to see what he can do here tonight with his squad.
Yeah, I am too. And I for instance, I got to see Long Neck and both Cubnuts play. I haven't got to see them play together. Maybe that will happen tonight. And Long Neck is one of those players that really showed how mechanical he is. Might be a little bit underrated for his player rating, but that's a great steal there for Massimune to recognize Long Neck's potential there. And Cubnuts is a very solid player. He's got a great mentality with it. So I think it'll be very interesting to see what is being done by the Spectres.
And ladies and gentlemen, players are in the lobby, and you know what that means. It is almost time for kickoff here. This is the only match that we have tonight, but it is going to be a spicy one. Epic Division rights possibly on the line here. If we see a sweep, that is going to take the lead in the Epic Division, Vaughn.
Yeah, that is true. They're gonna have to fight hard to get past the 2-1, but it's gonna be a tough one to get for them to get this first sweep, and I'm praying they don't. But whatever the teams are able to achieve is great for them tonight.
No question about it. We are just waiting for the players to hit the field and come out of the tunnel, and we see them going. And Vaughn, this is honestly such an exciting moment. Cannot wait to see what the lineups are here. It looks like Cubnuts, Longneck, and Massimune hit the field. Night Leaper and Kachow on for the Speed Demons.
And Zethel as well. So
wow.
Very interesting startup. I think it's gonna really throw off some maybe some expectations that the Speed Demons might have been expecting, but we'll see what happens here.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want to point out that the captain of the Speed Demons is not on the field right now, Sir Bro Dude, letting his guys take the keys here. Beautiful demo to start this game.
Chow does a great job of getting this to the corner, driving it up, but Massimune blocks it off, and Zedel now following that up, getting it centered. Maybe this is a great shot opportunity, but gets it over one other player, but Cubnuts clears it back out.
Cubnuts look for the 50 there. Good save by Kachow. And both teams also here, Von Rabbit, I want to point out, are playing their fourth man.
It is an interesting strategy and very good call out. I am really looking forward to see if they do a swap out, because I do believe we see Sir Bro Dude in the lobby spectating this match.
Yeah, no question about it. And you know, that is honestly going to be something we got to keep our eye on here in the booth, Vaughn. But for now, we have Longneck up off the back wall looking for the pass. Great clear there by Kachow. Pressure still coming by the Spectres. Massimune comes back out. Great read by Mass to reset on defense there, but just can't get through the defense of the Speed Demons yet. Still 0-0, 3:30 to go.
And yeah, I'm really noticing here how patiently all the players are playing. They're not trying to boom this ball across the field. They're trying to be a little bit more controlled and really holding on to it. So great playmaking by all three of these players for each of their teams.
No doubt about it. And big clear there by Zethel, caught by Longneck at the midfield. Massimune now chasing this thing in the corner. Scrum now. Massimune stops that thing from potentially being a centered ball, and now we see him running this thing up the sideline. Beautiful pass. Cubnuts is there. Looks for the kiss. Doesn't quite get it.
Nope. And Kachow clears it out. This is almost on net, but it hits the post out. Night Leaper trying to get a good clear, and Massimune blocks it in, sending it back to sender.
Big clear there by the Speed Demons into the offensive zone. Zethel, the rookie, off the wall. Pass, no. Nobody home as Longneck was there to clear, and a big boomer there. Vaughn, we might see a 1-0 victory if this pace keeps up.
We might just see that indeed. But I have a feeling that once these guys pick up their momentum, it's going to be just lights out, and away we go with all the goals.
Big 50, Longneck puts one on. What a save!
Chow gets a good clear out, but Cubnuts can't get quite the touch he was looking for, but enough to get the pass out. Spectres might be panicking a little bit on the defense, but Massimune does a great job at keeping the cool, bringing the team in.
And a big thank you to Winsky for the 5 subs there on the gift. Great job, Winsky. Thank you for the support. Love to see it, Vaughn.
We absolutely do. I want to give a huge shout out to everyone last night who participated in the level 7 train. We got a great community, and we thank you all for your support.
Yeah, level 7, that is insane, Vaughn. But what's even more insane is this is still 0-0. 1:30 to go. Dangerous touch by Massimune. What a clear by Cubnuts. That was almost a dagger the wrong way.
It really was, but they got control of it. Were able to get the clear. Kachow almost gets a shot opportunity, but Cubnuts denies him that opportunity.
Zethel with the aerial control, can't get anything out of it though. Cubnuts, 60 seconds to go, off the back wall, what a save!
What a critical save. Coming off the back wall, just floating across the top bar, making it just a pure flat car across, and we almost have a shot here from Longneck.
What a flick there. Watch the slow play control by Longneck on the hood of his car. Gives it a kiss there, Vaughn.
Beautiful score. A slow goal, but patient and methodical, and definitely a great play.
And Vaughn with less than a minute to go. It is 1-0 Spectres advantage. We see the Speed Demons putting some pressure on Kachow. Pass out. Beautiful clear there by Cubnuts. Dangerous bump there for the Speed Demons as Cubnuts now trying to keep the pressure on. Kachow in transition. Off the sidewall looking for the shot. What a save.
Zethel does a great job getting this centered out. Might be able to get a good opportunity here. All three players of the Spectres are out doing a triple commit. This might be a good opportunity here for the Speed Demons.
Big clear, 10 seconds to go. Speed Demons have yet to score in this one, and they need it in order to tie this game and force overtime. Big bump by Cubnuts. Clock has 0. All it's got to do is hit the ground. This one's on net.
Oh, and a good save there from, oh my gosh, from Cubnuts. Beautiful teamwork here from the Spectres.
Great game, Vaughn. Give us the rundown here. That was back and forth, no clear advantage. What happened on that goal with Longneck on that flick?
I noticed that he was just being very calm and patient. He kept the ball on his car and was able to maneuver it out of the way whenever there was a Speed Demon getting in his way. So he really found the hole there and got it right over Zethel with a bump as he got into the goal as well. So there was no chance Zethel could make that save.
Yeah, and I want to point out, both teams had 50-50 ball possession here, Vaughn, whereas the Speed Demons actually led in field domination, so almost a dead even game here.
It really was. Across the board, yeah, the boost consumption, just a few hundred away. That's just a couple of pills, and the Speed Demons were able to just collect a little bit more boost and keep the control of the ball.
What do you think the change here is for Game 2? Do you think we see any lineup changes here?
I definitely see that we're going to get a lineup change. I don't think the Speed Demons are really playing to the speed that they're expecting. But actually, they are going to be playing the same lineup, and Sir Brodude is going to be spectating this round.
Both teams running the same lineup, I want to point out. This is very interesting here, Vaughn. Can't wait to see how Game 2 plays out. Spectres lead the series 1-0. Speed Demons looking to match here in game number 2.
Longneck does get a great shot here, but Kachow is able to clear it out. Chow trying to get it around. Night Leaper will be the one to have to set this up for Zethel. Zethel might be able to get a shot, but Masamune blocks him out.
Big 50 there. Zethel now in the offensive zone. Big push here by Cubnuts up in the air. What a touch! And that one goes in!
What a great shot here from Cubnuts. Gets credited a turtle goal. Follows it up. Gets one little touch with the nose and just out of reach for Kachow.
And I want to point out that that goal happened in 22 seconds, whereas they didn't even score until 40 seconds to go in game number 1, Vaughn.
That is crazy. I think the Spectres are finally starting to get warmed up, and oh no, we have a Cerbron goal from Night Leaper.
Oh, a so unfortunate touch there by Leaper, putting it right in for Masamune. Put that one in the stat sheet. Masamune will take that all day long.
Oh, how unfortunate. But I think that Night Leaper is going to learn from it and is going to help bring this team around.
Yeah, Night Leaper, a very late addition to this squad, but one that I personally was pretty excited for, as he was the captain of the Cyclones last season. Now gets himself the proverbial second chance, if you will. And this one off the top post, that was almost a boomer.
Great play there. Zethel trying to clear this out now, but Masamune sends it right back in. Trying to follow it up. Longneck goes for a bump on Kachow, but Kachow gets it just around him.
I don't know what
I
was
love
more
the
impressive.
aggressive playstyle here.
Yeah, the save or him missing that bump. That was insane athleticism there by Kachow.
It really was. He had to have been breaking the sweat. Blossomu does a great job at sending a back pass here to, I think it was Long Neck. And just, I love the team effort. The passes, no one's got the me attitude.
Kachow, beautiful save off that back wall. This one goes towards the net, and Long Neck goes up and gets that clear, pushing the other way. Nobody's back, rolling towards the net. Leaper gets the save.
Ooh, that was a very close save, just barely skimming by that post, but a critical one for Night Leaper. Great job. He is beginning to redeem himself for that own goal.
We have a big match here in game number 2. Spectres lead 2-0. If they win this, they will take the series and potentially set themselves up for a sweep, but not so fast. What a pinch by Long Neck!
Oh, that was so crazy. Just centimeters from hitting the inside of that post, but Long Neck was there to block it out and send it right back on into the middle of the field.
Speed Demons on the offensive here. However, they have yet to put one in the back of the net. Big clear there by Cubnut. Zethel off the sidewall. Nobody home. Kachow trying to get this thing towards the offensive zone. Runs out of boost. Gets the touch. What a pass!
Speed Demons finally get a score for the night. First one made by rookie Zethel himself from a great bottom down pinch from Kachow.
He had no boost too there after the second jump, Von Rabbit. What a great pass by last season's Rookie of the Season.
Very good pass there indeed. And Masamune might have a shot opportunity here himself. Kachow can't get the touch on it, but Zethel is there trying to clear it out.
Yeah, Mass very patiently realized he had no boost to try and jump for that. Big clear here. And now we see 2 demos on the field. The field is looking a little thinner here, Vaughn.
It really is. These guys are giving everything that they have, getting aggressive, bringing out the bumps, bringing out the demos. They are getting creative.
2 minutes to go. 1-goal game. Anybody's match here as we see the Spectres lead. Great patience here by Long Neck. What a flick. Sets himself up. Looking for the double tap. Runs out of boost.
Oh, great clear there from Kachow. Almost was going to be a setup there from Long Neck, but Kachow was able to deny it. Night Leaper up in the air, and Masamune sends a shot in from the top corner.
Look at this long goal. How did he even get to that? Beats Night Leaper just barely. Kudos to Leaper for trying to get there, but loses the 50 and gets the really friendly bounce off the post.
That was an insane goal. You couldn't make that happen twice if you tried.
No doubt about it. 2-goal lead. Once again, Spectres have the advantage. Speed Demons, however, you got to think they have at least a little bit more confidence now since they've scored in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And Spectres are beginning to get away with it, but Speed Demons still have the ability and the manpower to be able to bring this back into a tied game. There's 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock, so anything can happen.
No doubt about it. Minute to go now, ladies and gentlemen. Speed Demons on the offensive. This is where they need to be. However, they need to put one in the back of the net or else they are going to lose this series and potentially get swept. In another banger. This time a save by Kachow once again.
Oh,
big shout out
such a
to Alex
crazy
Sports
shot.
RL for the subscription as well.
We love our subscriptions. Thank you so much, Alex. Night Leaper gets a good clear, and Cubnut sends it right back into the wall. Zethel might have a shot here, but can't get it in.
30 seconds to go. Speed Demons need to, at this point, Vaughn, they need to start overcommitting.
Yeah, they might have to get really aggressive, get the ball in. They need that ball in before the 15-second mark if possible, but it's getting slim.
No doubt about it. Spectres, you gotta think, are loving this play. Big clear. Night Leaper kisses it up. Zethel's up. Nobody home. Cubnuts. What a bump there by Kachow, but there is not enough time left as the Spectres will go up 2-0, and they will win this series.
We are on track for K1's prediction of a sweep in our week 1, with it being the Spectres. But I have a feeling that Speed Demons are going to be able to respond here. And I'm curious if Cerebro Dude's going to want to do the transition or if he will stick with it. Because the only player that they could swap out would be Zethel, and he was their sole goal scorer that match. So we will see, but maybe just a team refresh could be what helps bring this team around.
Yeah, the only sub that Cerbrodude can make mathematically is with Zethel. What are you doing if you're the Spectres here? You have to think if you're Masamune, you keep the same 3 in, just on principle, as the broom is starting to creep out of that closet, Vaughn.
Yeah, I don't see any need here for the Spectres to change out any of their lineup. We all know K1's washed, so but I think Long Neck, Cubnuts, and Masamune are really bringing it back, are really building up their chemistry and getting their game together.
For the record, we do not think K1 is washed. He is one of the greatest of all time, a pillar here in the QRLS, as he is here active, watching his boys out there. And Cerbrodude does make the sub. He is in for Zethel.
Very interesting play, and I fully agree with it. I think it's a great move for Cerbrodude, but maybe a different strategy is what this team needs.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is a history-making moment in the QRLS. The first time we have ever seen a between-game substitution in the league, and Cubnuts, with the aggression, puts one in early.
That was a great play there from Cubnuts. Just dunks it right over Cerbrodude, who just didn't have the boost to be able to get up there.
And 9 seconds in, the Spectres seem like they are on their A game now.
Yeah, they really do. Now Kachow's trying to clear this out. Kachow might have good shot opportunity here. Not many Spectre players are back, but Cerbrodude helps clear this out to midfield.
Big clear here by Long Neck, looking for the 50, almost gets it. Kachow gets the big clear, beautiful demo there by Masamune, and now this one's squeezing. Kachow ties this thing up for the Speed Demons.
That was an insane shot here from Kachow. Just gets it to the right of Masamune, who just barely started turning left, and it puts him in an awkward spot for that save.
30 seconds in, it is as good as 0-0, but nonetheless, we have a tie game 1-1. Night Leaper with the kiss, and Long Neck gets the save. Kachow, another one on net. Big pinch here. Cerbrodude couldn't put that one in his first game of the QRLS season.
Cubnuts doesn't get it to the Speed Demon's corner, but is quickly met by Kachow. Now Long Neck is here trying to center it back up, gets it over 1, gets it over 2, but no, actually Night Leaper sends it back to the side.
Great clear there by Night Leaper, and now we see, with 4 minutes to go, tie game. Long Neck in transition, can't quite get that clear he needs. Kachow, unfortunate friendly bump there by Cerbrodude, but it doesn't matter as he scores.
Kachow able to get back to the ground like Lightning McQueen himself, sends it back into the goal of the Spectres.
Looked like a little miscommunication there in the net, and now the Speed Demons find themselves leading here for what seems to be the first time tonight, Vaughn.
Yeah, it's really quickly turning around here for the Speed Demons. Maybe this change of player just is not what the Spectres were expecting, but the Cubnuts himself gets it back in off a aerial double tap.
What an insane read. What a read. Look at this. He floated up in the air and squeezed it by far side on Night Leaper, looking for the save, and it is a barn burner now, ladies and gentlemen. Speed Demons looking to avoid getting swept. Spectres looking to get the first sweep of QRLS Season 6. What does that mean for the structure of the rest of the season if you come out with a sweep, Vaughn?
It really does put you at a good position here. Your divisional standings play a large role in your ability to get to the playoffs, but a sweep really helps build the momentum for the rest of your season. Every win matters, no matter where it is.
Big pitch there by Kachow. 3 minutes to go here in game number 3. What a hit there by Kachow. Big boomer clear to get this thing back into the offensive zone. Looks to score all by himself. Doesn't quite get there. Cerbrodude follows up. Big pass. Cerbrodude's up. Looks for the 50. Nobody home. As the Speed Demons look like a whole different team here. Do you think maybe this might be the lineup they should have went with to start?
It's looking like it could have been the case. Only if Sabrodude had maybe had some of the momentum from playing with them for the first 2 games, could this game be a little bit easier for them. But it's working out really good now, and Kachow gets a shot from the other side of the field and just sends it in.
Give Kachow the hat trick. The first hat trick of Season 6 goes to last season's Rookie of the Season, and he saw a lot of those last season, finishing 3rd in goals amongst all goal leaders. And, you know, this is honestly just something that we're going to see for a long time.
Absolutely. Cubnuts does almost get a shot opportunity here, but is saved out by Night Leaper. Leaps up for the save, and now Kachow and Sabrodude's got a goal!
That was not a Cerbron goal, ladies and gentlemen. That was one on the right side of the field. What a 50 here by last season's most improved player.
Masamune must be kicking himself here. He got the touch, but it went straight back into Sabrodude's hands, who had the angle on the goal. Unfortunate play, but it really worked out there for the Speed Demons.
Still anybody's game here, 2 minutes to go, but the Spectres need a goal here quick. If they want the chance to tie, they're going to need 2. As we have a barn-burning matchup. Might not see the sweep, but it is still possible. This one towards the net, just a little wide. Long neck all over the air. Beautiful demo. Cubnuts up in the air. Doesn't quite get the touch, loses the 50, but the pressure is still on for the Spectres.
And Longneck has an opportunity here, but does get quickly met with the 50 there at the goal line. So Night Leaper is able to clear this out, and Masamune trying to keep it on this side of the field.
Big touch there. Spectres have had possession here for quite a while. What a touch! Oh, we almost saw the redirect by Longneck there.
We really did get pretty close to it, but Spectres are keeping the ball here on the Speed Demon side. I don't know. Oh, Kachow finally gets a good clear, and Cubna saves it.
Minute to go here. The clock is ticking. The Spectres have already won the series. This one's top down. What a pitch! What a save!
Oh, such a critical save, but it was a beautiful shot. Would have been great to see it, because that would have gone on the clip highlight reel.
Less than a minute to go. We have to see a goal by the Spectres to make this thing interesting. If not, the Speed Demons walk away unswept for another week. Longneck into the offensive zone. 30 seconds to go. Off the sidewall, looking for the pass. Gets one. Too much mustard on that one by Kachow as it gets out into the offensive zone. And the Spectres now have to reset and try to get this thing back. And that one's a nail in the coffin.
Oh man, Kachow got a great floater right off the sidewall there. Just no one there to be able to get that save. Oh, everyone was just a hair off. My bad.
And that one makes it all but over. 4 goals in game number 3 by Kachow. What an impressive performance here to avoid the sweep and add another one to Cerbrodude.
Oh my goodness, Cerbrodude getting it right off the kickoff, follows through, gets the corner. Longneck just couldn't get the touch. And those kickoff goals, they can be brutal.
No doubt about it, and this one is all but over, ladies and gentlemen. The Spectres do come out with the series win. However, they do not get the sweep. What kind of vibe is it when you win the first 2 and lose the last one, Vaughn?
It's an interesting vibe, because you're riding that high, you feel that momentum, but it's kind of a little bit of a defeat when you can't get that sweep.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but the night will end with a Spectres victory, 2-1 in the series, but the Speed Demons end the night on top, and you gotta think, was Cerbrodude the answer in those first 2 games? We will never know, but that is the glorious thing about this one, Vaughn.
It really is. I really do appreciate Cerbrodude's creativity, though, trying to make a different roster work, and Zethel did play very well, but the chemistry that Cerbrodude and Kachow have is what really helped bring this team a win in Game 3.
No doubt about it, Vaughn. This was an insanely fun night. We saw the first ever substitution in QRLS history. Tell me, do you have anything else to go before we send these guys home?
Yeah, just hit up the merch store. Want to thank everyone for being able to participate in the chat tonight. And obviously, I don't think K1 is washed. It was a joke.
Yes, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, the prediction points are being paid out as we speak. Congratulations to those of you who picked the Spectres, and congratulations to the Spectres on their series win. From everybody here at the QRLS, I thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night, where Von Rabbit will be hosting the first triple header of the season, starting at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time sharp. I am Little Bucket 59, a.k.a. the Commissioner of the QRLS, and as always, keep it quick.